Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Dreamy Pisces, and by the title of the video you can tell that I'm going to be speaking about awakenings. I will be sharing with you my story of how I am actually awakening right now. I do feel that I am awake, but there are levels to different types of awakenings. Mine is a spiritual and mental awakening, but it is still connected body, mind, and spirit. So I will do my best to explain this to you. Please sit back and relax. If you can understand me or if you're feeling me, leave me a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have many more videos to come. I am a messenger of the Most High. However, I do not profess to know everything. I do not profess to have all the answers. I just wanted to explain exactly what an awakening is, because it is different to different people. But to me, my awakening was actually waking up and realizing that everything that people had told me, everything that I learned, all of the traditions in my life, everything is based on lies. And it's very painful when you get to that point when you wake up one day and you realize that pretty much your whole entire life was based on a lie. And so that led me to start questioning things. Why do we do what we do? Why do we celebrate holidays? Why is the world in the state that it's in? What force is behind all of this? Who is behind all this? Is it actually people that's behind all of the things that are going on in the world? Who am I? Why am I here? Those are some of the questions that flow through my head. I don't know if you can relate. However, so pretty much I have gone through some symptoms of my recent awakening, and this is not something that happened overnight. I did go through a traumatic situation last year where a relationship with my fiance, it broke up, and it broke my heart. However, I've had a broken heart before. It wasn't like this was the first time. It wasn't as if this was my first heartbreak. However, this was the last one for me. I was like, I'm done. And I started to speak to the Most High and ask him for direction and to lead me in the right direction and tell me what I needed to do. And in all of my sorrow, he stepped in and started speaking into my spirit woman, letting me know, first things first, you don't even love yourself. You're waiting around for this man or any other man. Your whole life you've been waiting around for someone just to love you, to make you feel right. But when are you going to love you? So I was like, okay, that's something to think about. You know, I have always been the type to do for other people, give and do and give and do. And usually I don't get a lot back in return. But usually a broken heart and disappointment. And I realized that that's not what I want anymore. I want something a little bit deeper. But he said, first, instead of falling in love with him, fall in love with you, fall in love with yourself. And so I said, okay, well, how do I do that? And it was revealed to me that number one, I have to realize that I'm not just a person walking around taking up space. I am more than that. I actually have royal blood flowing through my veins. I didn't realize that either before. And also it was revealed to me that the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, is here inside of me. Now, I've been steady praying up to the sky, oh God, help me please, and take everything away. God was in here the whole time, and it was like I just was missing that connection that God, the Most High Creator, is within me. But because I had been fed lies and half-truths, I was always a little confused about that. But it was revealed, and pretty much what we did, me and the Most High got together, we shook on it, we said we're going to be partners, we're going to do this together, it's a teamwork effort, and then everything started to open up. Since I have been going through my awakening, I have experienced different, I guess you want to say, symptoms. I had to type them out because it's been so many different things that have been going on, and I don't know if you can relate to some of these. The first one is I've been really sensitive to like artificial lighting within the house. I feel the urge to turn stuff off and unplug things. I got some revelation that all of this artificial lighting, the PlayStation, the TV, the lights, and the microwave, and all of these things are affecting us internally. It affects our immune system. It affects everything, and these are waves. It's waves all around us that we can't even see, vibrations around us, and all of these waves are, and we are a vibration. So all of these waves are coming at us, and then we're giving off waves, but the waves from all of the technology is blocking our waves, and it causes us to be at a weaker state. So I was drawn to turn everything off. I've always been afraid of things. I've been of the dark since I can remember. Even as a grown woman, I would sleep with the light up because I've always been afraid of what was in the dark. And I got some revelation about that as well. I've been afraid of the dark because as a child I used to watch Scooby-Doo and all other types of cartoons that put these images and thoughts into my head, because other than that, before that, I was not afraid of the dark until I was actually shown what monsters are. I was actually shown what's in the closet, a dark closet, or what's underneath the bed. I would have never thought about that until I started watching TV. I am forcing myself to change. Like every day I wake up, I'm like, what can I do different to make myself better? I'm slower to anger. People come to me with nonsense. I see it for what it is, and I don't give it my attention or my time. Of course, I've been flooded. I mean, flooded with messages from the Most High about people and about, the state of the world. I have a lot of headaches. I've had pressure all in my temples, all around my head. I felt a tremendous need to connect with nature, to be outside a lot more. I've had a lot of revelation about wanting to be in the sun and to even look at the sun. I would have never wanted to look at the sun because our eyeballs are supposed to burn up, right? So why would I look at the sun? That's what we were told, never look at the sun. But guess what? Now that I've been spending time in the sun, in this beautiful, amazing sun, I feel so much better. Because we were the original sun people, okay? We lived off of the sun, and the sun is just everything. A lot of synchronicities going on. I have seen the number 11 like so many times, which was kind of strange. Many different patterns have been popping up, many coincidences. I have wanted to say something and someone might say it before me. I'm thinking what they're thinking. I'm thinking what they're about to speak or what they have spoken, and I'm like, wow, that's really weird. That happens a lot. Technology around me is messing up all the time. Like my poor phone is just like, it's just being fried right now, and I honestly think that's because my vibrations have been higher, and I'm giving off all of this energy, and now the technology, instead of the technology taking me over, my energy is taking over the technology. I know it might sound crazy. I've been feeling the need to step out of the box. I don't want to be in the box. I don't want nothing to do with the box. I mean, I was already rebellious, but now I'm even more rebellious. I have a lot of vivid dreams. I question everything. I question everything, because to me, I'm realizing now that everything that we know, everything that we think we know, was, given to us by some powers that want us to be dummied down. I hate to use these cliche terms, but it's true. Down to our food, down to our water, what we watch on TV, what we listen to on the radio, all of this stuff is to bring us down lower, bring our vibrations down to a lower state. But the Most High is saying, eat this type of food, which is fruits and vegetables, drink water. Now, the water, we all know water has fluoride in it. The best thing to do, if you cannot get a reverse osmosis filtration system, the best thing for you to do is to research different water and get a water that has a lower fluoride content in it, such as, like I do drink Deer Park water, and if I'm wrong, and if you know something different, let me know, but I think that has a lower level of fluoride in it. But you really have to in order to be awakened and in order to stimulate what is called the pineal gland that is in your brain, in order to stimulate that, and so that you can just be a more spiritual person, a more open person, to be more connected with nature and people, and get in contact with your soul and spirit woman. And then realizing that you are a king and a queen. As people of color, we are kings and queens. Oh my God. And when I realized that I was a queen, and that I came from a royal bloodline, and I'm not talking about Queen Elizabeth and all of them. Hey, I'm not knocking them, but I come from some true, wonderful, beautiful, amazing kings and queens that ruled the whole world, not just Africa. And I'm coming into so much knowledge right now, and it's blowing my mind, but in a wonderful way. And I want to share that with you, and I will continue to share that with you. Just to put a little bit of information out there. Now, I am on Instagram. My Instagram name is DreamyPisces80. Please follow me. I don't have my page set up as being private. I don't feel the need to, because the information that I have for you, I want you to read it. So please go and start following me so that you can be blessed. Like I said, I am a messenger. All I want to do is send a message of love and peace to this world. And people, the world is not a cold place. It's the people that make it cold. Guns are not killers. It's the people that make guns killers. Food is not what makes you fat. It's how much you eat that makes you fat. It's what is in the food that makes you fat. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm just the messenger, so don't get mad at me. I will have more to come. I wanted to do one little part. This is my what if section. What if the purpose of hand sanitizer is to kill you instead of killing germs? Who made the germs? What if deodorant causes breast cancer? Had you ever thought about that? We're just putting this white stick of stuff underneath our arm right here by our breast tissue and lymph glands. And now we've got breast cancer everywhere. Why is that? What if sunscreen actually causes cancer? Now, the sunscreen is used to repel all these harmful boogeyman rays from the big bad sun. But we were people of the sun. So we're putting something on our skin to keep the sun off of our skin. We need the sun, people. Get out of the house and get outside and get some sun. Okay? Yeah, so that's my what if section. Now I want to talk about some history facts that you might not know that I would love to share with you. Now, these history facts today are going to be about the Great Pyramid of Giza. And I have my little pyramid here. Isn't it beautiful? I got this pyramid from Nuntuk Technologies. It's nuntechnologies.com. Go check that out. That's a pretty cool website. So you can find out a little bit more about this little guy. That's so cool. And this is actually the third eye awakening pyramid. And it's got different precious stones in it and everything. So let me put that back. But let me give you a little bit of information that you might not have known. I'm going to go ahead and put in a picture of the Great Pyramid of Giza so you can see what it looks like. Okay, now for the facts. The Great Pyramid of Giza, it rose 481 feet in the air. It's made of 200,300,000 blocks of stone. That is absolutely amazing. Now, it's so big, it can fit the cathedrals of Milan, Florence, St. Peter's in Rome, St. Paul's, and Westminster Abbey in London. All of those can fit inside of that pyramid. The pyramid, it contains enough stone to construct 30 Empire State Buildings. That's crazy. And if all the stones were laid from end to end, it would stretch 2/3 around the world, starting at the equator. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's big. And our people created those. Don't let anyone lie to you and tell you that aliens created them or, whatever. It's a bunch of lies. Africans created everything. So sorry to rain on anybody's parade, but it is what it is. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back and subscribe to my videos. I will have more to come in the future. And I want you to know that you are a king and you are a queen and you are blessed and you have royal blood. And please remember it, and you have to conduct